And you're with me, and I'm going to show you. So come on. George Lucas's entertainment company is an amazing think tank where artists and computer programmers gather together to create the latest in technology. A game like Rebel Assault 2 is an action-adventure based on George Lucas's Star Wars. It took 15 people a year and a half to go from idea to completion. Walk this way. This is Vince Lee. He's the project leader for Rebel Assault 2. The entire game is the brainchild of Vince. If the game fails, Vince is fired.
And have it like half buried in the sand.
I like to make sketches, and they're really what we call thumbnails because they're simple storyboards that outline exactly what the story's going to be, what the scenes are going to be. These are, for instance, some of the storyboards that I drew for Rebel Assault 2.
After Vince's version, other artists and computer programmers move it to the screen.
Do you have any codes that are like top secret?
Well, there's certainly things that I'm very proud of that I wouldn't want to get out.
Oh, come on, just tell us one.
Oh, basically, in Rebel 2, one of the things I think will really give it an edge is the ability for us to play back high-quality video off of a CD.
We'll take out the cooling system.
Do you spend a lot of time with George Lucas?
Have you been to his house for dinner?
Not yet.
No? George, invite Mr. Lee to dinner. He's your project leader. I think it's the least you can do. I gotta talk quick because I'm in outer space, there's no air here, and I'm dodging these bullets that are coming to me. This isn't really happening. I'm being superimposed on a digital background. This is one of the miracles of modern technology and entertainment. Boy, did you see that one? It almost hit me in the head. But look, it's actually just a blue screen, so I'm just sitting here in a room. But I snap my fingers, and I'm back in outer space again. Cool. So essentially what you've done here, gentlemen, is to create an entire digital background. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what we've done. It saves a lot of time from having to build all these sets, saves a lot of money. We have a lot more control over what happens, and then we can get more far out with the environments. If we want to fix something, or if the lighting's not right or anything, we can change it all, right here and not have to go back and rebuild anything and reshoot anything.
So, they were able to add light to these characters, add a shadow here, add a little thing here, add a little thing here, and all on 96 megabytes of RAM, using some specially created software, and some of it off the shelf.
You know, a lot of this stuff is not automated. We're making demands of the software that we use that, is not necessarily common. You could get it on your home computer if you had enough memory in there.
Michael Land is a composer, and he is developing ways of creating cinematic-sounding scores. On the game called The Dig, you enter a labyrinth of rooms, and each one has its own sound. Mark has developed a computer map of the score to correspond to the rooms that the player enters.
And one of the things that we've worked on is the ability to change the texture. Here we bring up a little bit of wind. And when you go into the ridge where the bad guy is, music gets a little bit more ominous, the wind picks up.
Did you ever make a mistake?
Lots of times.
Did you ever keep them?
All the time.
Bootkin, are you showing anything unusual?
Yes, Commander. My yellow hat is too tight. My eyes hurt.
Let's head home.
First, let's stop off at the helmet store. Do you mind? This thing's killing me.